But March for Medicare for All, and people, the way that people behaved around that was very revealing, and who
Horrible.
supported that,
It's really strange.
and
It's
we're
so
seeing it
strange.
again.
Like these big YouTubers, yeah, they won't stop it. These people, Owen Higgins, now Jordan Chariton is butting up with Owen Higgins. That seems kind of strange. What's going on there? And it's kind of aligning when he started shitting on Jimmy Moore. It's kind of like makes sense like that. If you understand what I'm saying, right? Like, why are they doing call-ins together now? Why is everything suddenly that Jimmy thinks is wrong according to Jordan? I don't know. Like, it just seems strange.
Well, I
Did you
think
see Jen's?
part of it is the whole Nick Brana thing, and the fact that Jimmy continues
Oh
to
yeah,
align with Nick, and Jordan had such a problem with
Nick.
Nick, and the way that their interview went, and how Jordan cut off the stream and wouldn't let Nick speak. Um, and because I'm not going to let you just go on and say whatever you want to say, because Nick is a politician and he was politicking, and that's what Nick does. Once you turn him on, he's going to say whatever talking point he was going to get out. And it was the first time I believe that he was speaking on camera after he was accused. So I figured at least let the man have his say, and then you can critique it without cutting him off repeatedly and not letting him get a sentence out. But
That was wild.
that was
I remember that shit.
really well. Then guess what? I got a follow the other day on Facebook, on Twitter, again from Jordan Chariton, which was pretty interesting. So hi Jordan, if you're watching, hi Jordan.
You're getting popular.
No, I don't think that it's them getting popular. I think that it's they see what's happening with INN and with the Breaking Point stuff, and that they're becoming affiliate networks, and that we're going after The Intercept, and we're going after exposing these people for being corporate independent media, corporate funded independent media, corporate aligned, corporate backed, that never align for the actual for taking the next step, the direct action and mutual aid, first of all. Now, Jordan definitely advocates for mutual aid, and he covers general strikes, and he covers these things. I don't really necessarily hear him talking about organizing workers and doing that. I see him covering that, and that's not really his lane. I'm not saying that is. He covered Chris Smalls more than just about anybody else did, and it helped his channel as well as not really enough, unfortunately, because YouTube suppressed the hell out of it. And I even tried to help Status Quo last summer. So again, I have some intricate knowledge, and I feel, and then he kind of wrote something about me in a Substack last summer and aligned me with the nihilists, and it's kind of funny, nihilists via nihilists, and now Colin did a whole segment on it, and now it just became a thing. The nihilism talking point really originated in my mind with him last summer. It was over the Nina Turner crap.
I've seen certain groups of people use the same words all the time, and it just makes me feel like, damn, that group chat is getting bigger. The shitlib group chat.
I don't know what you're talking about. Right? I don't know what you're talking about.
The shitlib group chat. The shitlib group chat. Because they all come out with the same thing at the same time, saying the same shit, and then they tell their audience, and their audience repeats it in all the chats or whatever.
See, I don't watch their channels.
How fucking obvious is this?
I don't.
I do.
That's DNC. See, and that's one of the things I love watching your channel, because you watch people that I would not ordinarily watch, because if I'm going to spend time watching people, usually it's going to be somebody that I want to cover and want to listen to their take on the story, and not necessarily hear what's David Dole saying about it or what's Humanist Report saying about it. But once in a while, you pop on a Mike Figueredo video to just kind of, let's see what these guys are talking about these days. And you know what? It's important to do Oppo research. And the sad thing is, it's not necessarily Oppo, but they have turned themselves into opposition because of it became TDS to JDS. Okay, guys, it's the uniparty. All right, and now Jimmy Dore running for president has got to break these people's brains, all of them.
I saw Mike from PA on Twitch. He's like, the title of the stream's like Jimmy Dore 2024, what the fuck, or something. And then he's wearing his fucking AOC t-shirt. I'm like, no, bro. How can you still wear an AOC t-shirt this late? It like at this late date.
Hmm.
Even like a lot of DSA people are against, or like not, at least not promoting AOC. They're just kind of silent on her by now. But like he's still like so proud. He wants to suck up to Hassan so bad. It's so funny.
It's still like that was literally he was on Hassan's election night 2020 coverage. Okay, this is again. I was half shitlib then. I was a Hassan fan and a subscriber, so I can say like with. I watched all these guys, and I then followed Mike from PA for about 4 or 5 months. He I asked him questions on stream. I was in his Discord. We had DMs back and forth. Then I said something he didn't. He threw me out of his Discord, and then whatever, man. What he does, the thing I do like about him is that he ran the funny political videos. He ran the Alex Jones videos that were hilarious. He ran the Kenneth Copeland videos that were outrageous. He like that. Now it's called the Remix Bros. It was called WTF, bro. What the fuck, bro? Like. They did great videos. I found out from his channel. So that's the one like thing of value that I got out of Mike from PA. That, and he exposed Bo of the Fifth Column, and talked about what Bo did, and how he kind of what he had done in going to prison, and then he tried to get an answer out of him, and it really wasn't the best answer. I tried to get an answer out of Bo. He didn't answer me at all, and I was like, all right. So I got. And then Bo, it turns out he was like inflated and boosted by some corporate algorithm company out of California. I don't know if you remember that story.
No, I didn't hear that. I don't know. I didn't hear everything. So if you let me
I'm
know, or maybe
amazed.
I forgot because I forget shit.
So the deal was that in February or March of 2020, some LA group realized that Bo's videos were effective, they claimed, in converting radical right-wingers over to the left, or at least bringing them towards the middle and back from extremism. Because he talks with a real Southern accent, and he's got a big
I know who
woolly
he
red
is.
beard, right? Like he stands in his shed, and it's the whole thing is and what Mike did is expose that like the whole thing's a prop. The accent is overblown, which he admits, but he doesn't really readily admit it on a regular basis. Now he kind of makes a joke out of it. What talked about like that he had gone to prison, and he had gone to prison for like what was considered human trafficking, and it was really kind of nefarious stuff. I don't know how nefarious it was. It was definitely not good stuff. Yeah, it's true. Like, so there was some company he was working for that was importing women from Romania to work as hotel employees for like pennies on the dime, and he was in charge of like making sure they had housing but kept their mouths shut, and then like 3 months later they would send them back. It was like a whole messed up scheme. Yeah, it was really, really kind of, but he was not the ringleader of it. He was one of the people who was doing it. And he served time, and I believe he paid a huge fine, and again paid his debt. And but at least to kind of come clean and understand what happened, and has he made any kind of restitution? I think he's done a lot of really good things for people, but I just stopped kind of paying attention. The whole thing kind of just, it felt like an act after that to me. It felt like it was just, the whole thing was not as genuine as it was before, and I was fooled. You know.
That's how I feel about AOC. I feel like that about the whole squad, actually. I was so happy about them and excited, and now I feel like a fucking idiot, but you know.